You are now tuned into Difficult People Chronicles. I am Seriously Focused Johnnie, except Johnnie, and today's episode is called TwoFaced and Business. Some weeks ago, I did a podcast called TwoFaced or Two Faces. And in that podcast, I talked about a friend of mine who was struggling to be himself, his authentic self. He's a sweetheart. But this episode is called Two-Faced in Business. It's the total opposite. So one of the things I was explaining to one of my friends is that one of our friends, used to be my friend, wants to do business with me. And I refuse. Why I refuse? Because she displays characteristics of being a two-faced person. And what I said is that when it comes to business, even friendship, even relationship, you got to be careful when it comes to dealing with a person with two faces. Why? Because you need to know who you're dealing with. Point blank. A two-faced person blows whichever way the wind blows them. So with her, she steps in front of, say we're in front of a vendor, and she turns around and agrees, and I disagree, and then we walk away, and then she agrees with me. Why didn't you just say that when you were standing in front of the guy? And then she's scratching her head. I don't need that kind of energy. I really don't. Then she plays in the middle. She never stands up for what she believes in. And my gut feeling tells me that she's sticking around because she's playing the part. She's trying to find a reason to use me. But I'm the type of person that, like my mother said, like my grandmother always said, be mindful of the people that you have around you. So I explained to my friend, I said, look, I feel like she's a liability, and I can't afford to have people around me that's a liability. Even though I'm talking about business, I can't afford to have people that's a liability, even in my personal life. And the reason is that they're costly. They give you high blood pressure, they make dumb decisions, they just go left when they should be going right. You could get sick. They could drain your energy, and then you end up in the hospital with hooked up to an IV, talking about you seeing the light. Be careful, because people will take you there. Trust me, if you allow them to. That's why some people have so much gray hair all over the place. They be having gray hair on their head. They have gray hair on their underarms. They just got gray hair all over the place. Why? Because they allow people to stress them out. I'm telling you, two-faced people are very dangerous. Because you have no idea who they are. People don't realize that as you evolve, you got to be careful of the people you have around you. You got to be careful of the people around you, even when you just, I would say, just doing you. Stuck on that same playing field. You just got to be mindful. And for those of you that are trying to be leaders or trying to do different things in your life, you have to be mindful of people that are wishy-washy, two-faced, because it's like you don't even know which headspace they operating out of. And that's the perfect way to say it. You don't know which headspace they are operating out of. I say that because the first incident, I saw her just blowing whichever way the wind blows her. The second incident, I saw her not standing up for what she believed in. And I was still stuck on the first incident. Because after the first incident, I was like, okay, I'm done. But I prayed about it. And then after the second incident, I said, okay, yeah, say no more. But then the third incident made my jaw drop. She was driving me home. I was in her car, and she just started going on a rant. It was kind of like people who post subliminal messages on Instagram, and you're just like right there on their page, and you know daggone well they're talking about you. So she turned around, looked me dead in my face, and said all this stuff like she has more to bring to the table and X, Y, and Z. I was like, whoa. So I said to her, are you talking about me? I just need to know. And then she turned around and she had this baby voice and started whining. And I was just like, no, we not doing that. Because I'm a grown adult. I don't know if she's a child, but I'm a grown adult. You was just talking about me 5 minutes ago. You know. And then you start whining because for whatever reason. When all in all, I'm always telling her when she's doing something that I don't like. Like, you know, blowing whichever way the wind blows you. So I explained that to my friend. I said, it's a liability. I said, if you really want to work with her, then let that be on you. But I'm not working with her. I don't need that kind of energy around me. Anytime in life, and this is a rule of thumb, you gotta question people's character. And let's say you pray to God, or let's say you ride on your gut feeling and something tells you that that person is off. You gotta cut that cord. It's no need to say, oh, let's wait and see what happens. Because waiting to see what happens can put you in a deficit. Trust me. So I told my friend, I said, I can't do it. Like, no. I don't even, to this point, it's like my spirit can't take her. I don't even want to socialize with her like that. And it's because I've seen too many times. Those 3 times was just dealing with me. But there's been other times where she talked about certain people instead of addressing them to their face. And I'm all about, like, myself and a lot of the people that I rock with. We are all about saying our truths. So if we have something about you we don't like, or the way you do business, or whatever the situation is, we are going to address it. I don't feel that myself and my friends or the people that I rock with should change. That's the energy that we operate out of, not the wishy-washy stuff. Because it says, who are you today, tomorrow, next week? When is that other person coming back? You know? So I told my friend that. I said, look, that I'm not doing business with her. If you want to, so be it. Good luck. But if she causes you problems, only person you could blame is yourself. Because I said, like all of us, we're all praying to be leaders in our own profession or whatever it is we do. And at the end of the day, there's going to be some people that you're just going to have to drop off along the way. It's evident. So that's a note for you all. If you have people in your life that are iffy, you have some kind of doubt, people you work with, yeah, you gotta start making some decisions. Because everybody's not supposed to go with you along the ride. And some of those people are the reason why you're in the same position where you're at now. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you. So, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. And, what else? Check out all my links below the summary. And for one-on-one sessions, hit me up on my webpage, seriouslyfocusedjohnnie.com. I hope everybody have a blessed week. Love me more and I love you more. Later.